is Sam, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to give you a bit of an update on my life, what's been happening, and also what's going to happen with this channel. So before we start, for the last time, it would be amazing if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel down below. And now let's dive right in. Why have I just said for the last time? So the biggest update that we will start with is the fact that I am going to take a bit of a break, not from the channel altogether, although that was originally my plan, but from my English videos. Now, if you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that this really hurts, because first of all, I love talking, and as you know, I'm a language geek, and English is not technically my first language, it's Italian, but I love speaking English. So the fact that I am deciding to stop making English videos is a bit of a blow. I would never have imagined I would find myself in this position. But why am I doing this? Unfortunately, so at the moment I am doing one English video on Wednesdays and one Italian video on Mondays. I used to do 2 English videos and 1 Italian video a week, but I started studying coding in November, and that is taking over my life completely. I am snowed under with coding. I don't leave the house anymore. I only leave the house to go to my shows, and now I've started allowing myself to do something over the weekend again. But for the past 2 months I've been literally locked up in my room because I really need a new job. As you know, I'm a drag queen, but drag is not really paying the bills anymore, so I need to reinvent myself again. I have a lot of videos about all of those things here, and I urgently need a job, which I'm now trying to find in the coding world, but I have no previous experience. I am an English teacher and a drag queen, so I really need to start, well, I had to start coding from scratch, and I like it. I love the fact that I am teaching myself a subject that is taught at university. I am very proud of that. I am very proud of the fact that I'm very adaptable. I know that I can reinvent myself. Even drag is one of my many reinventions. I originally wanted to be an actor, not a drag queen, so I had to make that transition because acting wasn't really working for me. And you know, I am very happy I ended up being a drag queen because I like it much more than acting, but drag doesn't seem to like me. But again, we won't really go back into this whole topic, but do watch those videos if you want to have a look, if you want to know how I feel about it. Now, so I am constantly busy, but I don't particularly mind it as such. It's something that needs to be done, and I really do need to try to make a decent future for myself, so that is not the problem. realisation of the video, so all the technical things that need to happen behind the scenes before posting a video, which is what every YouTuber does. I'm not saying that I do anything more or anything different or anything more challenging or time consuming than others. The problem is that every second that I spend on my channel is one less second that I spend studying, and I wouldn't mind that if my channel were worth it, but unfortunately my channel is not making any money. So at the moment I'm making like £60 a month, not for each video, like all together. So at the moment I'm releasing 8 videos a month, and I'm only making £60–70. Now let me be very clear. The fact that anyone would be paid to the fact that anyone would be paid anything at all for just sitting and talking is ludicrous. So I know that I am lucky that we even have this system in place where anyone, YouTube and advertisers are willing to give me any kind of money, to just talk to you. So I understand that I am privileged in that sense, but it's not enough money, not enough to justify all the effort that has to go into it, even though the amount of effort that I put into the realisation of this channel is very minimal. I understand that, but it's just not worth it. And I need to learn the lesson that I was taught with my previous channel. As you may know, I used to have a YouTube channel where I taught English as a foreign language, because that is my area of expertise and I love teaching a camera. I don't want to teach students anymore, and I have a video about that as well. And I did that channel for 3 years, and the amount of work that went into that channel is I can't even quantify it in comparison to this, because here I literally just turn up, say a few things and go, whereas there I had to first of all I had to think about the topic. I had to script everything that I said, because I teach languages and the language learning process through mathematical logic, so it requires a lot of accuracy, and then I had to film it. So the amount of work and time that I literally wasted and squandered on that channel is insane. And I did that channel for free for 2.5 years, because out of the 3 years that I did it, for the first 2.5 I was never monetized, never, meaning that I made £0. Then I got monetized, and I always knew I was never going to make millions because my channel is very niche, but I never expected to make that little. I used to make, to be honest, I still make £20 a month, and I make the same amount now after 1 whole year of not posting anything as I did before. So while I was posting, after 2.5 years, I was, I made like £20 a month. Now after a year I still make that very pathetic £20, but I don't do anything towards it, so that's all gain, no pain. And after 3 years, basically 1 year ago, I decided to let it go because it was consuming me, and there was no point. At the time I actually had more time because I was only a full-time drag queen, so I was free during the day, but again it was just relentless. Then I started this channel as almost as a joke, in the sense that I was desperate for money. A lot of my March last year. I got monetized in August. And even though I have half the subscribers that I have on my English channel, I make much more money. So this channel is much better, it performs much better than my other one, but not well enough. In November I peaked at like £200 a month, which is not much at all, but because I'm desperate for money, I thought, you know what, 200 is good. Also because when I still had money, I decided to go on another cruise. You know, I have been on 2 gay cruises, and when I still had money, I decided to book my next one for this coming August, which I now have to pay even though I have no money, and I don't know how I'm managing to pay it without asking for any help. I really don't know how, but I'm not complaining. And when I hit £200 a month with my first Italian video, I thought, you know what, it's not that much, but that pays for my instalments for my cruise, so that's more than I can ask for. So I didn't have to ask my mum for help, so I was very pleased. But then it just kept plummeting, and now, yeah, as I said, it's like £60-70 a month. Now, why? So my original idea was to quit the whole channel altogether, because I just need to admit and acknowledge defeat and move on. Clearly the world of social media is not for me, which I actually understand, because I hate social media and I don't use it for my personal life. I only use it as a drag queen because it gets me work and as a YouTuber, but I don't use YouTube as a consumer. I don't use Instagram, I don't use Facebook if it's not for work. So it's not even that ironic that, you know, the social media gods have it in for me. It's just not working. Now, I take full responsibility. I understand that just like my English channel, even this channel is very niche, because I don't do triggers, I don't do all the mouth sounds. I've tried a few times. It's just not me. I don't like it. I understand how powerful they are for other people, but even as a consumer of ASMR, they don't work on me. When I watch ASMR, I find it really hard to find what I like, which is exactly what I do. I just like listening to someone talking. As self-absorbed as I am, I do not watch my own videos. Give me credit for that. So yes, and that's why I've only ever done spoken videos, because that's what helps me. I know this is very niche. I always knew I was never going to blow up globally. It's been a year. Again, it's going much better than my other channel, but the money is just not there. And I also understand that the quality of my audio is not the best, because I just can't afford to invest in better microphones. So again, I take full responsibility. If people don't watch my videos, it's only my fault. I mean, I can't blame you for not being attracted to my content, or for being originally attracted to it, but then I let you down because of what I say, how I say it, how it sounds. So again, I take full responsibility. If you are one of my loyal subscribers, first of all, thank you, because I have a lot of you who comment every time and all that. So this is not, I'm not telling you that you are a bad subscriber, because all you can do as a subscriber is watch my videos and potentially comment and leave a like. But after that, I mean, that's your duty discharged. So there's nothing more that you can do. I just need to accept that it's just not for me. Now, as I said, my original plan was to quit the whole channel, plan now is to stop doing my English videos from today, so this is my last English video, and from next week I will only be making one video a week, and it will be in Italian, simply because my Italian videos seem to draw a bit more traffic to the channel, and I'm only doing this as my last resort, just to know that I've literally done everything that I can to make it work. So I haven't just quit and given up, but I've slowly cut down from 3 to 2 to 1, prioritizing the videos that work the best for whatever reason. But because I am so busy and I am fed up, by now I will already have made the video where I tell my Italian followers that when I'm done, and I don't even want to make a new video to tell people that I'm done, so I'm already warning them, and then when I am done, I will just write a post and say, that's me done for now. So, yes, my videos in Italian where they now all have subtitles in English, Spanish and German, so you can still follow me with the subtitles. I understand it's not ideal, but it's the best that I can offer. The subtitles are auto-generated. As a language teacher, I'm not fully, the fact that we even have it as an option is amazing, but obviously the quality of the translations is not 100% there, but you can still get the gist of what I'm trying to say. And yes, so this is where I'm at. There's literally no point in me continuing my English videos, because today, if I check my analytics, the only videos that people are watching are my Italian videos. Even right now, I might as well not be making any English videos because they draw no traffic. In fact, I think YouTube rewards consistency, which is why we tend to, every YouTuber who is serious about it tends to post at least once a week. ASMR is a bit more often, just because it's very ephemeral, and because it doesn't require any knowledge. Maybe ASMR is a bit easier to make than my English channel, for example. But right now, nobody watches my English videos, and I think it's actually more detrimental to my channel to post these videos, because yes, you never know when one of your videos will blow up, but now my views on my English videos are so low that I think that messes up the algorithm. So when YouTube sees that your video is not watched, it stops recommending it, because it understands that it's so bad that maybe not even your subscribers want to watch it. And I think that has a bad effect on the following video, because YouTube already knows that your channel as a whole doesn't really perform well, so it doesn't promote it as much as it would a better performing channel, which makes perfect sense. So I think removing these very badly performing videos will potentially benefit me, because if I only have my Italian ones, which generally perform better than my English ones, at least YouTube will see that I post less, but still consistently, and the results are better. So that might even help me. Now, between March and October last year, I only made videos in English, and I got monetized, and I got where I am thanks to all of you watching my English videos. So I'm not trying to deny that or try to downplay that, but unfortunately I just can't keep chasing something that is just not working. Also because I have no time. If I had nothing to do at home, I could, just squander a few hours making videos that nobody will watch, but, just to keep busy. But I don't have that luxury. Even making these videos is almost frustrating now because I want and need to code, but I am here filming this and I will have to edit it as well. Also, I want to be very transparent. As I've always said, I started this channel almost as a joke, on a whim, because I was desperate for money. And let me be very clear, I do believe in the power of ASMR because I do use it as a consumer to fall asleep, and I'm not saying that it's a stupid, crazy, idiotic thing, and I'm not trying to downplay its importance and its value to society. I am not saying any of this, but ASMR is has never been an aspiration of mine, and it brings me no sense of fulfillment. I only have this channel because of money, because I am desperate for money. If the option of being monetized did not exist, I would never have started, because of course I like talking, but doing the whole channel gives me no sense of achievement or fulfillment. Also, setting up even this, it's very basic, but you have no idea how much work goes into it, because I need to take out my folding desk where all the equipment is lying on, and because it's a plastic desk, it dips in the middle, so it's very hard to find the right angle, and as you can see today, I did not manage to find it today, and I have to black out all the windows and all of that. Again, there are people that die at war every day, so I understand, I have it easy, but again, it's just a lot of time wasted for nothing, because again, if I made hundreds of pounds, of course, I would see this as a positive investment. I would still be slightly frustrated that I can't code and all of that, but at least it would be for something, it would mean something, because I would make money that I need to eat. But right now, there's just no point, and again, doing ASMR brings no meaning to my life. So obviously now I have the unfortunate urgency of learning to code so I can get a job, but let's say I didn't have that. Let's say I were rich and I didn't have to learn. My mum can send me £3,000 a month, so I don't need a job right now, right here, to survive. I could, take it slowly and do a bit of coding, do a bit of this, do a bit of that. I wouldn't do ASMR if I didn't need to, because again, it brings no fulfillment to my life. Even, or in a completely different scenario, let's say I made thousands of pounds a month through ASMR. Let's say £5,000 a month through ASMR, without even increasing the amount of videos, like 2 videos a week. Bring me this much money. Obviously, I would be eternally grateful. My mental health would be much, much better, because I would know that, yes, I do need to code, but I don't need it now. I can leave the house during the week and have a normal life, because I have some money to keep me going. But even if ASMR brought me all this money, I would still feel completely and utterly unfulfilled, because again, doing ASMR doesn't bring me anything worth living for, if you know what I mean. Obviously, I like seeing that, I like talking, I like expressing my opinions comments, and I like seeing that quite a lot of people seem to agree with me, and it's nice to say that I'm not the only crazy one out there. It's nice to to get the love and affection from your comments. I'm not saying that it's bad, but again, I'm a scientist, I'm a performer. I want to do different things with my life. So both my English channel and my ASMR channel have always been a side hustle to complement what I was expecting my drag to be. So my goal and dream is to be a full-time drag queen, but obviously as a drag queen I am self-employed, so if I don't work, nobody pays me. I have no sick leave, I have no paid leave. So my original plan with my English channel was to make even like £500 or £1,000 a month, just so I wouldn't have to worry when, for example, I went on holiday, or when, if I was sick, I could simply take the day off because I knew that I had some extra money coming in. Unfortunately, that was never the case because I only ever made £20 a month after 2.5 years, and making 60 or 70 now with this channel, again, it just makes it pointless, absolutely pointless, to at least make my English videos, which absolutely no one watches. I might keep doing a couple of German videos here and there because, well, even that, the very first one that I made exploded, and all the Germans kept begging me for more and more and more. I made one more, and then it only had like 7,000 views, I think. So even from that second video, I basically made no money. And again, I take full responsibility. I am not blaming any of you. It's just what it is. And even if it is the quality of my content, even if it is simply the quality of the sound, I don't have the mental freedom and mental capacity to even address those issues because I am a husk of a man at the moment, because I am busy. You know that I like oversharing, so I'm going to show you this picture. This was me. So I'm filming now on the 27th of February, so last week on Friday I woke up like this. I literally look like Deadpool after the accident, and I don't think it was an allergic reaction to anything because nothing has changed in my life. Nothing that I eat or nothing that I do has changed in my life, especially in the past 2 months because I'm always at home. I think it was stress, and the stress is related to how brutally and miserably and pathetically my drag career is failing. So it has nothing to do with ASMR, but it's so the mental pressure and the soul and emotional pressure of my career falling apart. Then I also need to study coding, and I need to study fast and hard, and then I also know that I have to film my videos, so it's a lot, and I think that's when my body couldn't take it anymore. So I do need to look after myself, and again, if I made millions out of this ASMR channel, I would plow through it because there would be a point in it. There's literally no point in continuing, at least for now. I mean, if tomorrow my channel blows up again, I will start again, but let's face it, it's unlikely. So, yes. Oh, another thing that I think might put people off is that I know that I talk very fast, and every video I promise myself and I tell myself that I will slow down because you're here to relax, but I just can't help it because I love talking, and even the speed that I'm using now, the pace I'm using now, I think is faster than it should be for ASMR, but it's nowhere near as fast as I normally talk. you say that I'm a good storyteller, I am entertaining, so maybe I could just entertain you in my normal voice. But I do know that a lot of people watch me for the ASMR element of it, so I don't want to give that up. But again, whatever it is, it's just not meant to be. So, on that note, for the last time, I will let you go. But I really do appreciate all the support you've shown me. I am not saying you've never shown me support. You got me monetized in 4 months, which was insane compared to the 2.5 years of my other channel. So you did support me a lot. It's just not enough for what I desperately need at the moment, which is money. So I will let you go. Thank you so much, and if anything changes, I will keep you updated on with my posts, with my written posts, and also with potential videos that